as the sun beats down in the dreary desert, burning all inside with heat unknown to those not of this land, we come back to Wizards and Wardrobes. Welcome, everyone. I am very, very ready for this episode, and I hope you guys are too. So, okay, let's do our usual things. So, social links. Guys, these are they. These are the socials. If you've just come in, welcome. Socials. Discord. We've got the best Discord community possible, I think. We're growing up slow. We're growing up inclusive. We're growing up kind. And that is incredible. I'm very proud of it. Very, very proud of my of my Discord community, and it's because of people like you guys in here. Like I can see Rebecca, I can see Tahina, Chorus, Light Fingery too, and possibly Chris. Slater might have seen in there. Maybe not. Don't know, but it's there. I see Summer. This is the perfect campaign for summer. Yes, it's very, very warm. You may see genuine sweat today. You may see genuine sweat. Twitter. If you guys want to get into a game, if you want to get into one of my one-shots, then you need to get on the Twitter, which is in the links above. I'll link them again. Get in the Twitter, pop me a follow, send me a DM, and hey, I'll get you in a game. Easy as that. And if you want to catch up with the series so far, get on the YouTube. It's all in there. We also have our Patreon. Thank you very much, Geeky Tea Party, for the follow, for the resub. 7 months. Where did those months go? Kim, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, what was I saying? My train of thought is full of cat hair. My train of thought is gone. Patreon! That's what I was doing. I was linking the Patreon. We are very close to our next goal. I think we're about $70 off of our next goal. So, yeah, this is going to be... I'm very excited to be there already. Like I say, today I had an absolute mare. Today I dropped my phone. No, I didn't drop my phone today. I dropped my phone ages ago and it's cracked. And it's been slowing down over time. And today it just did the thing where it was like, Google? Google. That's all it said, was just Google across the front. And, it was just basically stuck in a boot loop, and I tried all the things, and I know my shit when it comes to telephones and stuff. I tried all the boot loop stuff. I tried all the, you know, the fast boot and all the different things that you can do with boot mode, and hey, it didn't work. So I had to go out and I bought a new phone. So now I have a phone that's not cracked. Yay! However, I also couldn't afford it, so no. You didn't miss the show, Architects. We have not started yet. I am still winding up, but we also have merch. There's a competition in there, and you can buy merch. And Patreons get some special merch. Patreons, the $25 and $50 subscribers on Patreon, they also get a golden piece of merch. They get a black on gold. They have a... I've got like this. I think there's hairs stuck to the inside of this somewhere. Or there's a thread or something. But, yeah. There's black and gold merch, which is exclusive to high tier Patreons. It's not available on my Redbubble, and I don't think it ever will be. So there we go. But now I've done all my things. I've talked more than I intended to. Let's go across and let's go and grab the guys, which I totally have not prepared OBS to do at all. It's going to be one of those kind of days. But hey, here they come. Slowly but surely. Guys, you're live! Yay!
Yay!
How are we?
I'm good.
Good. Good. I might die from heat today. This might happen.
Oh dear.
But it'll be fun. I'm just going to stay hydrated, as I recommend all of you do too. Especially Slade, because I know he's from an incredibly hot place right now.
Be respectful, be respectful, be respectful.
So Charlie can't join us this week. She just basically can't join us. We're going to carry on without her. I have plans to combat this, which is all very fun. Nothing to worry about. And so then let's go round and say hello to Chorus. Chorus, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing okay. Interested to see how this week is going to turn out, because last week we left on a small little bit of a cliffhanger, which is fine. It's not like I've spent all week trying to figure out what Kellic is going to do and still have no idea what's going to go down. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to need your help, chat. Please, for the love of God, chat. Please.
I think we already know which side chat's on in this, though, don't we?
Oh no. No.
They're all for the ship, of course.
Yeah, God. This is the worst.
Next, Slade. Slade, streaming from the hottest part of the world.
Yeah, you wish. Good morning. I love playing in the desert. Helps me warm up in my mind. It's lovely. But yes, hi. Today I'll be playing Lucian again. And the biggest question that's on my mind is who will take the last name, Ahmed or Kellic?
I'm just gonna mute myself for a bit, just so yep.
So we all just sit in silence for a second and just watch Chorus squirm. Are we all okay with that?
I'm good. Yeah.
I can see the blush.
Love you, Chorus. So
I'm
last
not drinking enough for this. That's all I gotta say.
last but certainly not least, we welcome Tahina.
Hey, everyone. I look very much forward to this because that cliffhanger was just so evil. And I ship Ahmed and Kellic so much. Forja does too, so yeah. And we also left on a kind of a cliffhanger last time when we created water and the Hold Mistress led Forja and Lucian inside to talk about important stuff. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that will go down.
Fantastic. Well then, without further ado, shall we plunge straight back into it? So we have this scene in the kitchen where Kellic has been helping the boy do dishes, and Ahmed asks him a question. He says, first you try to kill me, then you try to kill yourself, and then you try to kiss me. And then we pan away to where Forja and Lucian are speaking to the Hold Mistress.
And then we pan back. and the voice from the off says, what's just...
Don't you do that to me. No, not today. Don't you do that to me off the bat. No, this is not happening right off the bat. You do your stuff. Then we can
Okay.
come back to me.
Very well then.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the wizard tried to kill me, and then I'm pretty sure I nearly hurt myself. I don't know, Forja. One day I think he just may end up kissing me.
Come again. What?
Sorry, my mind is wandering.
Forja looks just confused at this. Let's discuss the water, Hold Mistress.
Yes, I would very much like to discuss this. This will mean great change for both the clan, for all of us. If you can create water, magically, this will change our entire perspective on magic.
As I said, magic is not evil. It is a tool, an art. It depends on the person wielding it, if it is good or bad. I can do other things with my magic, but yes, I can create water.
Come, you must sit by me at dinner, and we must discuss these things that you can do.
Very well.
I will give you time to prepare. Do not worry yourself with the dinner preparations. We will sort that out. You recover from your journey. And
Talk to the chosen one, to Lucian. I smile.
yes, that would be best. Khadija, would you help with the dinner preparations? You are... forgive me, you are not as soft as these. Yes, Roof Mistress. I mean, insult, Forja.
Ah.
And she sort of like does a sideways glance at Lucian.
Such disrespect.
None taken them, I say, with this slightly forced-looking smile.
I will leave you for a moment. And they hustle off to go and prepare the meal.
They called us soft, did they not? This cannot stand. We have to show that we are not soft. Soft things don't survive the desert.
Yeah, let's see how they survive without water for a couple days.
They have a well. They will survive. They have water. They are not... They don't depend on me for that.
Not yet, not yet. But the disrespect, that's new. When
I
people
think-
start showing disrespect.
We might have confused them. This discovery.
Well, you may be changing a society's viewpoint on magic, so
Do you think it will be for the better?
magic for the better. If I've learned anything in the 2 days that I've been here, no.
So it was wrong to heal you with magic. It was wrong to pair you with water and food with the magic.
If it wasn't for magic, I wouldn't be here. I think I'd still be in my cave.
Were you so happy in your cave? All alone? With goblins storming in, from what you told me?
I could have beaten them. I think.
You told me you lost your eye in the fight.
I mean, it's just an eye. I mean, I could always go and see a
Yes. Do go on.
I could have always seen a doctor.
What is a doctor?
Someone that mends you, bandages you, cleans your wounds.
And that would give you your eye back. Without the magic.
Can I make a deception check and go, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Magic
go for it.
doesn't heal
I want to do an insight check.
Yeah, insight versus deception, of course.
Oh, that's a 5.
Haha!
So you
Yeah.
can see a slight glance downwards, a look to the left as Lucian puts this forth. You can tell you've caught him in a lie.
Why do you lie?
Okay, magic has its places, I suppose. But
It is all a part of the balance.
don't you think life would be easier without magic?
I don't think so. It is a part of my nature. I don't think I would be here without the magic.
You don't think you'd be here?
I don't think so, no. You told me you don't know your parents. I do know my parents. My parent is the desert. She created me with the magic. Without the magic, I wouldn't be here.
In that moment, a sort of divine light sort of shines down, like the sun shines through a crack in the wall, and it just covers Forja for a moment. And Forja, you can feel your flames growing brighter. Like you can burn more, like you can heal more. Thank you, Architect Origins, for that donation of £10. Blessings of the desert to Falja, who now has an extra 1d6 to healing and fire damage per spell level.
Thank you. 1d6.
That's pretty good. I'm just gonna say that's pretty good.
Wish my mom was a desert.
Yeah, you're always saying about how hard she is, but she can also be kind. And there is great beauty in the starkness of her landscape. And you liked this Ramo, right? It is made out of her. It is the bones of her creatures and their hide. And it is her stand that I melted with my fire, the fire that she gave me.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty. I mean, the armor's pretty.
It is
It's-
sturdy, too. Do you see this? And I open part of my robe and show part of the breastplate, and I say, "This is where an orc tried to hit me, and he could not pierce the armor. And orcs do hit pretty hard."
He's gonna avert his eyes, just like, oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, is the armor particularly like hugging Forja, or?
If you ever have seen functional armor, they are not very huggy.
Hmm.
This is not a breastplate wonder bra.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
She's still decently dressed.
So,
Are you okay?
perfect. Yeah.
Was it the light? Did that make you uncomfortable?
Yes. It's gonna have to be another deception.
That's a better deception.
That's better, yeah. That's a
That's
better
a better
insight.
insight. It would seem you've caught a knack for catching Lucian in his lies. You can see his ticks now, and even though this is a much better deception attempt, you can see through it.
Yeah.
You should know you are just as bad as at lying as I am. I can always tell that when you are lying because the tips of your ears, they turn purple. Oh, now your whole face is purple.
No.
Of course it is.
No. No. Let's
Wow.
go have
all
dinner
this gold is for me.
together. Let's just have dinner,
Thank you, guys.
okay? And nice chess piece. I like your armor. It's nice. Your mom did a good job.
I made it. I can create one for you as well.
That would be
Well,
nice. Okay.
Thank you very much for that donation, Isriva. I will work on those shortly, as we have a bad thing and a good thing for Lucian and a good thing for Kellic.
I walk behind Lucian and look at him with this quizzical tilt to my brows, like,
We should go. We don't want to keep them waiting.
they said we can take our time.
Yeah, okay.
I could show you the tapestries, the painting that the Hallmistress showed me. I don't think you had time to see them last time.
I didn't even know they had tapestries. Okay,
Ah.
let's...
Or paintings? Was it paintings or a tapestry? I don't remember. Or maybe you
Let's go
really-
find out.
let me show you. This way.
I'm not sure if this is going to count as a good thing or a bad thing, but it's definitely going to be an awkward thing, so we can decide whether it's good or bad afterwards. One of the hold maidens runs up and says, "Excuse me, chosen one. Would you like any refreshments for you and your date on this evening?" Fauja, we honor you.
Thank you. What is the date?
Gods above. It's a time of day in the year. Anyway,
I
Why?
look at the maiden.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you, Fauja, and you, the chosen one, were courting.
I look at Lucian. Is this some kind of mating ritual? Because
you asked me to see the tapestry.
it's a prophecy that's written on it, and you are the one that has been declared in the prophecy to be chosen.
Yeah, see? It's not a dating ritual. I am clearly being shown my future. It's
I
nothing
know.
weird.
I am sorry, Fauja. I'm sorry, chosen one. I will extricate myself. And she runs away. I did not mean to
Yeah.
cause any trouble.
Forsha,
Give them
that's
that impression.
a bad thing.
Is it?
Is it? Oh, so the tapestry?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
So as you two make your way to the tapestry, we go back to the kitchen.
Okay.
Hamed,
All right, fuck, get it over with. Shit.
Hamed just stands looking at Kellic for a moment, looking at his initial response to his words.
Kellic is just gonna keep cleaning some plates and is just gonna pretend that he didn't hear anything.
Come, Kellic. You are a fighter, not a talker. Let us go and spar outside the hold.
I have work here. The boy needs guidance in how to properly wash and clean various pots
that is
and
good for
pans.
me. Thank you, you guys.
Perfect, architect. Thank you.
Oh no, what happened?
I will
What do you
make.
do?
I will make note of this. I did not realize, Kellic, that you are an expert in dishwashing. I thought you were a warrior.
Boy,
He's gonna turn to him.
you'll have to work on this on your own for a little bit. Make sure that you wash the suds off before you dry. Otherwise, there's a weird aftertaste. Anyway,
He's just gonna turn around quickly and just kind of just march step out the door past just Ahmed and just not gonna even look him in the eye as he goes outside towards the sparring grounds.
Hamed will follow. He says nothing.
He's just gonna oh, I can't do this right now. Oh fuck. Okay. So he's gonna turn to Ahmed and
So you're wanting to spar? Is that it?
He nods. When we get to the training ground, Kellic, walk.
No, you'll probably miss the feast. Isn't that important for your people? Spending time with their chosen one?
I am a man of priorities, Kellic.
Okay, just lead the way.
No, you know where it is. You can lead the way, and I will follow you and admire
Frick.
my artwork on your back.
You.
that was actually surprisingly smooth. God damn it. All right. Okay, so he's just gonna just walk out of the pyramid and head to the training grounds, and he's going to. Are there any like practice weapons? Because he's got the sand axe thing, but I don't think he wants to use that right now.
As you get towards the training grounds, Ahmed just grabs a spear and just tosses it to you. We are not
Right,
children,
he takes
Kellic, and now there are no eyes to view us fight, so you do not need to try and throw yourself in your pride onto my spear again. This time we can fight. Earnestly.
Good. Take the spear. I assume it's like a javelin, right? Spear is
Yeah, you can use either a quarterstaff if you're using bludgeoning damage, or I think there is even a spear in the compendium.
Indium spear proficiencies. I don't think. I think I have proficiency in spears.
You're a barbarian, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have proficiency in anything you like.
Okay.
As
So
long as it's sharp, blunt, or pointy.
it's a 1d6 piercing, right?
Yeah, but you can use bludgeoning as well.
Okay. All right. So he'll do that because he's just gonna turn to Amina says, "What happens if I get a lucky shot in? I don't think that your people would take well to an outsider hurting one of their own."
You misunderstand me, Kellic. Earlier you asked me for training. You told me that you wanted to be strong like the assassins that beat you. Like me. Today you are a child. Today your training begins.
He's not gonna appreciate that bit, and he's gonna just kind of glare at him. He says, "I've done my own training. I'm no child. I have experience. Maybe not in your ways, but in others."
Then beat me. And he immediately rushes you.
All right. Oh God! And I'm gonna rage as soon as he does. 20. Oh damn it! Still not as good.
Does a 10 hit your armor class?
No, it doesn't.
He swings with the butt of the spear towards your legs.
Mm-hmm.
How do you avoid an attack?
All right, he's going to dodge to the side, and as he comes up, he's going to try to slam his own spear, bludgeoning into his side as he comes up in just this wild swing. And as he rages, he's still the same kind of quiet, silent attacker, but at this time, something about the tattoos, there's an odd bit of spectral steam that comes off. It's very slight, but it's there. He's going to get a tech roll. 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit.
All right. That's going to be 10 plus, so that's 12 bludgeoning.
When you do 12 bludgeoning damage, it's incredible damage. Really, it's more damage than you've ever landed on him before. And he winded. He sort of like stumbles to the floor. He's on hands and knees.
Yes. Oh wait, no, it's 10. Sorry.
Either.
Because it put in the crit damage, even though I didn't roll a crit.
That's fine. Carry on.
So he's not attacking?
Not yet.
So just kind of frustrated and kind of upset by just the past days of events and the fact that apparently his newfound teacher is still going to treat him like a child. He's going to try to bring up his spear and slam it down on the back of Ahmed's head, the javelin, with bludgeoning.
As you do,
And that doesn't hit.
that
Sorry.
does not hit. He springs to one side. Does a 13 beat
No.
your unarmored armor class?
No.
No. You dodge as sand flies past your face.
Ah.
And he rushes you to attack.
Okay. That hits. 7 bludgeoning, so that's down to 3 or 4 damage as I'm raging.
Down to 3.
Okay. Alright, so I'm at 27. Okay. Alright. Alright, so it comes up and slams me, so Kellic is going to just kind of growl and leap forward and try to get him in the stomach with the shaft of the spear. Doesn't hit.
On a 13, he sort of moves to one side. And he takes from his pouch something very small that he flicks towards you. It's very small. It's flying towards you at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to try to dodge out of the way of it. If I can.
Make me a dexterity save.
Alright, since I can see this because I'm in a barbarian, I have danger sense, which allows me, if I can see it, I have advantage on dexterity save. Well, no, I gain proficiency. Wait, no. Advantage.
Advantage.
Sorry. So 22.
So this thing
Go for revenge.
falls behind you, and there's a loud bang behind you.
Secure.
Do you turn to look?
I'll give a quick glance back.
Red steam rises almost like a snake from the ground.
Alright, I'm going to move away from that.
And what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 15. Oh, god damn it.
As you look back, you cannot easily detect what Ahmed is. I'm going to need you to make a perception roll.
God damn it. Okay, so.
Roll again, please.
Oh. Damn it.
Just at the last moment, you see Ahmed just behind you as his spear lances forward towards your stomach.
That hits. 2? Okay. I'm gonna take it like I'm not even gonna move at this point. I'm just gonna turn and glare at him. It's like, you want to dart and hide? Fine, I'll come at you. And he's gonna try to swing his spear at face level. 20.
That is a hit.
So that's gonna be 12 bludgeoning.
Okay, so as you strike towards him, it sort of like nicks his head and actually draws blood as it glances across his eye. But he is already retaliating as he goes to one hand and makes to kick you in the face. Does a 5 hit you?
Nope.
How about an 18?
18 does indeed hit.
So as his foot comes towards your face, it sort of then plants on the ground and the spear comes over him, attacking you once more.
Sorry, had dog happen. Sorry.
That's okay. No problem.
So yeah, so I take 3 damage. Ouch. Alright. Kellic so he's in melee range right now, right? He's going to try to grapple him. If he can't keep an eye on him, he's at least going to try to hold him down so he can like get a few blows in that case.
Okay.
So he's going to make an athletics check, and I'm going to use that net 20 that I haven't used for the past few episodes.
Yes, indeed you can. Yep.
It's like, you want to run? We'll see if you can run from this, and just grapple him.
So you do indeed. You pin him to the ground. He says, "You have indeed improved, Kellic. But tell me, what kind of grappler are you?" In your moment's hesitation,
Yeah. He's just gonna like freeze a little bit.
he shifts his weight under you
Mm-hmm.
and tries to bring his leg over your shoulder.
All right, he has disadvantage if he's trying to hit, but if he's trying to grapple, he can either ungrapple. He's got to do an acrobatic or athletics check.
It is a grapple modification. He's trying to gain control of the grapple.
Okay. So
17.
no, damn it.
So he pushes your shoulder down and pops his leg over so that his leg now goes down around your neck and behind your back, and he is keeping hold of your hand. How much grappling experience on the ground has Kellic got?
He's got a lot. Like he's not, and he doesn't have expertise in it, but he's been trained to the basic forms and stuff. Like he's not a grappler kind of guy. He's more of a weapon.
So you would probably recognize, Kellic, that he is setting you up to choke you in a couple of moves.
Okay. If that's the case, he's going to... Okay, so are we standing upright right now? Or is he just kind of...
No, he is quite happy fighting on the ground on his back.
Okay. I'm going to try to grapple his grapple so I can get him from the leg so I can take it off of my neck and try to get it into a point where if he tries to move, it'll break.
So describe it for me again.
So he's going to try to grab the leg, and he's going to try to pin it under his arms and then kind of push it down like this.
Okay. So we will compete in strength.
45.
Ooh. God damn it! Someone donate me a nat 20.
This is what he's good at. God damn it.
Even with a 22, you manage to pry his leg away just enough that it's going to be difficult for him to set it up. So he is now instead grappling your arm.
Okay.
He pulls your arm across his body, and changes so that one arm is under it and the other is on top of it.
Okay.
With a 5.
Let me do this. Nah, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, no, you just pull your hand free.
Yeah.
You are used to tumbling on the ground, Kellic.
This way I can keep an eye on you. And he's gonna grab the javelin, try to slam it into to Ahmed's temple, and he has advantage because he is grappling the guy. So no, that's not even gonna work. God damn it.
Yeah, no. So as you do this, he tries to take advantage of your shifted weight to turn you over.
Okay.
I don't know if I clicked that or not. I still don't know if I clicked that or not. A 4.
12.
So you, your, I suppose your rippling muscles, sort of glow for a moment in the hot sun as you just completely resist his attempt to turn you over.
Alright, so how are we positioned on the ground right now?
As I see it, you have one of his legs wrapped around your arm. Your other arm is almost free, but he's gripping your sleeve. Your chest is wrapped around his other leg. He's trying to hold on to your hip with his heel.
Okay, so he's behind me kind of right now.
Oh, no, he hasn't got your back. Not yet.
Okay. So, is it possible for me to try to do... I'm thinking that Kellic is going to want to try to, like, maybe get up on his, like, knees at some point and then just try to slam him into the sand, like, poof!
Yeah, you can go for that.
I don't know what kind of roll that would be, though.
That can be like another athletics check, but I don't think you've taken the grappler feat, so it'd only be one bludgeoning point.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, and a nat 1.
Tried to get fancy.
As you lift him up, he turns that into a... Like, you lift him up, he uses your own momentum to flip backwards and sort of his body, his hand touches the ground, and he flips you onto the ground away from you. You are no longer grappled.
Okay. So we're both spread out. So he's gonna try to lunge towards him and try to get him in the hip with the javelin.
I'm
Not
afraid that is a miss. Even so, he has dropped his spear in this encounter, and so he dashes forward and kicks wildly. On a 21,
Mm-hmm.
you take no damage, but sand gets in your eyes.
I have to. So I'm blinded. What's going on?
I feel like there should be some sort of save. Make me a con save.
Okay.
DC 16. If you beat it, you are not blinded. Otherwise, he'll have advantage on attacks.
20.
On a 20, you just sort of like close your eyes in
Wow,
time and
all
just.
this gold is for me? Thank you,
Alright.
you guys.
I'm just gonna.
Thank you, Chorus. Not Chorus. Thank you, Isriver, for 3 nat 1s for Scrat to use against himself.
That's the case. He's going to try to grapple him again because he really doesn't want Ahmed to get a chance to distract him or try to hide because he's better at that.
Okay.
15.
On a 15, I'm straight away going to use one of his nat 1s. He's expecting you to be blinded, and you just burst through the sand and wrestle him to the ground. How do you do it this time?
All right, this time I launch myself at him, shoulder to the chest, and once I've got him on the ground, I'm gonna pin both of his arms with my hands, and I'm gonna put my knees on his hips. I'm gonna stare down at him.
I'd like a second athletics check for that, please.
Okay. 18.
You manage it. You pin him to the ground. So, Kellic, it seems that you can fight when you need to. When you are not wallowing in self-pity or trying to figure out who you are. It would seem when it is just you and me out here fighting. You can do the thing.
This is all I've ever been good at. This is all I know. It's the only thing that gives me quality. Gives me my sanity. If I wasn't good at this, I don't know what I would be.
And so now that you have me pinned, what do you intend to do with me?
Part of me wants to snap your arms right now. Leave you here to walk back. Part of me. I'm sorry for earlier.
And he's gonna keep his grip still, but he's.
It's been a trying few days. I
And
don't
that
know if my.
gives you the right, does it?
No, it doesn't, and for that I apologize. I should have asked before. And for that I'm sorry.
Good. You have done well today. Perhaps
If I
you
were-
are more than a child. But you still have much to learn. You object to fighting dirty or fighting from the shadows. You object to poison. You object to so many things which are natural.
Natural to you, maybe, but not to me.
You do not have poisonous creatures where you are from? You do not have creatures that will hide in the forest trees and prey on the small rodents in the night? I have heard of your people. I have spoken to them. You are not the first to come here.
My herd sees all these, and we strive to be better. Then their tricks decide to be better than these poisons and these stealthy creatures.
Better how?
Ours is an honest way of fighting.
And what is honesty?
A man must know that he's being attacked before he is.
Why?
So that combat can be as among equals, for they have a fighting chance.
But then you might lose.
If you are said to lose, then you will lose.
And then you may die. And who will carry on your name with your dead? Who will be the one who walks now rather than those who walked before? Who would be left to be watched over? Who would be left of the tribe?
My tribe has been walking the tundras and the icy lakes of the north for generations. This is all I have known, and this has led us to become strong. It is not a philosophy of weakness. It's a philosophy of strength and honor.
As you are pinning him, you distinctly feel a prick in your leg where his knee moves towards you just ever so gently.
I'm gonna look down. Is there a needle?
Roll me a perception.
14.
On a 14, you can see a small pinprick next to his knee, where a small contraption is retracting into his robes. You say, even when you have the advantage, because of your honor, you are actually at a disadvantage.
Do I feel anything yet?
Why don't you make me a constitution save? You can feel something in your leg, like it's slowly moving through the blood. Like it's only a matter of time until whatever this is affects you. You will not die, Kellic, but you will not have won this fight.
See about that. We will see if your poison takes me before I take you.
And he's gonna headbutt him in the face.
Okay.
And I think that's just an unarmed strike, so d20 4, 16 to hit.
16 is a hit. But I would rather do this as a grapple, if you wouldn't mind us contesting.
Okay.
You can use the same roll, just add your athletics modifier.
Okay. My athletics modifier, that would be a 22.
Woohoo!
Oh, god damn it.
Do you care to roll again?
Sure.
Or do we stalemate? I don't know what a stalemate
Well-
looks like. No.
Oh, god damn it.
So as your head falls down, he just moves to the side. And you sort of headbutt his shoulder. And as you do so, he bends your
all
arms
this gold
back
for me?
and tries to grapple you.
Okay.
However, he uses his nat 1.
Okay. So 12.
Oh, thank you very much for that donation, Architect Origins. As suddenly the encounter changes, Chorus. Suddenly
What?
the ground begins to writhe and move.
I'm immediately try to throw Ahmed to the side and try to grab the axe that's on my back. I'm just gonna try to get Ahmed out of the way of whatever is going on.
I will flavor this a little bit, Architect, because it will actually fit quite well. As you stand and take up your weapon, Kellic looks surprisingly spry as he dances upwards and draws his sword in one fluid motion. Can you make me another Constitution save, please, Kellic?
Okay. 15.
On a 15, your whole leg's gone numb.
It's okay.
As snakes begin to emerge from the sands.
I'm going to grab my axe and I'm immediately going to try to slash at one of them. I don't know what damage it does because we still haven't identified it yet, but it's a +6 to hit, so I'm just going to do this. Mysterious Aggress, 24.
Ooh, yeah, roll it.
All right, so how much is the damage though of it? I know that it was a.
I believe I put it all in the sheet.
I know it's an axe, so it's at least a 1d12. But
Same roll.
the last time it crit, it was like 4d12 or something.
Yeah. Just roll the damage, and you'll get a damage roll off it.
Okay.
But what I haven't done is the damage to yourself.
Yeah. It's for this, it's 17 slashing.
17 slashing damage, and I believe it is.
It deals an extra 2d12 fire when he's enraged. Apparently,
Yes.
Architect does.
Yeah. So it was an extra 2d6 fire.
7.
Yep. I'm gonna add that into the sheet now. I'm also gonna stop
Okay.
sticking
Sorry.
to my notes. That's okay. We got plenty of time.
So we don't have identify guys, so I don't know what this thing does. All I know is it burns me quite a bit.
But the fire damage not only affects the creature, it affects you also.
Okay. All right. So I'm taking 3 damage. So I'm down to 19.
And at the end of your turn, please make me another Constitution saving throw.
20.
By that, do I take that is the end of your turn?
Well, I've attacked and I've done the Constitution save, and I'm just trying to keep the snakes between me and Ahmed.
So as you okay, so the snakes lunge forward.
Yeah. That does not hit.
And the second snake.
That hits.
What is the? Let's just modify that. Shall I modify that? Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So I take 2 damage. Oh god.
Yeah. I guess the one would be half to nothing, but you can take a full.
Well, no, I still take 1 because it's just.
Are you when enraged? Do you get resistance to poison damage?
Actually, no, I do not. So I just take 3 damage. My bad. So that's
You
up
do.
to. I'm down to 16.
It is your turn.
All right. How many? Okay, so there's 2 more snakes left.
Yep, there's only 2.
All right, he's gonna try to swing at the first one that tried to hit him.
Huh?
The
That will
15 to hit.
That will hit. Yep.
All right, so that's gonna be, so that's gonna be 20 damage, and I'm gonna take 11 fire damage.
Oh yeah, and you've killed that snake outright.
And I just burst into flame, just like, come on, damn you! And it's their turn.
Yeah, the snake lunges at you, but it uses its nat 1.
Okay. All right, it misses.
It misses. That's my last nat 1. It lunges towards you. It misses though, and you are turned as it flies past you, between you and Ahmed.
Okay, so my axe is probably not going to work. So I'm going to use the javelin to try to hit it in midair. So,
Ahmed is
41.
not. Ahmed is not there.
What?
Ahmed is
Well,
off by the hold.
I'm still throwing it.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the snake,
It's 10 piercing, 12 piercing, actually.
and you can feel that nauseous feeling creeping up through your guts now from your leg. The snake falls pierced to the ground.
I'll just turn to where Ahmed is and see if he's okay. What's he doing right now?
He's walking away towards the hold. You will figure it out, Kellic.
I'm gonna start stumbling towards him. It's like, we're not finished!
Make me a Constitution save. And as you fall to your knees, as the sleepiness seems to crawl around your heart and up into your brain, and you've got that really sleepy-headed feeling, you just hear a call from the hold. I win again.
Ancestors. I just wanted to be strong. Why am I not?
He's gonna thud onto the ground.
Falzia and Lucian, how are things going at the tapestries?
Better than things
Better
are
than
going
this.
outside.
I'd say. I'm going to show Lucian the tapestries, and there was, if I remember, a picture of the the hold mistress called the infidel,
There was.
and I wanted to show him that.
This is a depiction of a wizard, Lucian. It's like a spiky bearded person in a robe with a pointy hat, and they're holding a book and a kettle.
Oh, I can probably determine who that is.
Does this look familiar to you? Because Dave seemed very excited, and she was reciting something. But as you well know, she's limited by what she can borrow.
No, this is first time for me. So what is this about? What is the prophecy?
Insight. This is getting ridiculous.
Oh, there's a first time for everything.
So
I-
you can't detect this time, Falzia.
I look at the tip of his ears, and they don't look purple, so
So, no, I've never seen it before. What's that?
that is too bad. I was seriously hoping that you would recognize this. The assassins told me that the infidel, he drove away all the water from the desert, and that there was the Water King. He was a Triton, and I show him the picture of the Triton King with the golden sword. And don't you think that this sword and the sword you have look very similar?
Yeah, but that's not me.
No, that's the Water King.
Oh, so there's another.
That is the
Another-
past, right? That is what happened in the past.
Okay.
Now that we talk about it, they only told me what happened before. They did never really tell me what the prophecy, what yours. I guess, bring the water back. That's what I was getting from it.
I mean, maybe they're still writing it. Maybe they prepare it to see whatever comes next.
But that's not the prophecy. Then that's just talking.
I mean, who knows?
I mean, even if there was no such pictures like this here, I still did. I did see that star falling, and I did see the phoenix when I found you and the others. That had nothing to do with the prophecy of the assassins.
I mean, if this is the wizard, so he took the water away from the people, and now he wants us to kill these people.
You what? Wait, what?
Huh?
What? Are you here to kill the assassins? Is that why you
Show me
came?
the next tapestry. Just moves along.
This is no joking matter.
Okay.
I
look.
don't want you to kill them. Listen, I
Look
like
at me.
them. I
Do
like
I
them much
look like
better
I
than
can
I
kill them?
thought.
Do I look like I can kill them?
Well, you did shoot those scorpions and snakes from Kelleck's toes without him
Okay.
being
So
hurt.
I will shoot their toes.
No, see, I don't want to discuss this. Promise me that you're not going to attack them. Unless they attack first.
That's not fair.
Why not?
I don't make promises.
Maybe it's time to start.
A promise is just saying that I can't do something. And that just limits my options.
I don't say that you can't defend yourself. But I don't want you to go down there with this idea of killing them.
Look, I'm not a killer, okay? I'm just... What if they have to go?
To go where? Like killing them?
Permanent.
Do you really think that?
I don't know. So far, that seems my only way out of here.
But what about the others? There were 4 others who came here, and they did disappear to wherever they came from. And they did not... I mean, they did kill a few orcs, now that I think about it, but... They did not kill any assassins.
I mean, I've heard of orcs before in my own land. I've never seen one there. Ugly. But... I don't know what the others want. You want to bring water. I want to go home. Kellic...
I
don't
don't...
know what Kellic wants.
Can
And
I-
they...
Can I be quite frank with you?
Yeah.
I don't care about the water at all, because I don't need water to survive.
Then why are you here?
Because I saw the signs, and I followed them.
So are you some sort of author? You wanting to write about the prophecies coming true?
No, I'm not going to write. Not really. But... Well... I don't know about you, but I never had something like this. I never had a hold, and I never had a tribe. I've always been alone in the desert. Well, not always, but most of the time. And...
Alja, as this
Yes.
is happening, you see a snake head appear behind Lucian's shoulder. As it has stealthed into the room past both your passive perceptions, unless they're greater than 20,
Okay.
and it lunges forward to bite Lucian.
Can I grab him and pull him away from the snake?
We'll take it at disadvantage. Does a 15 hit your armor class, Lucian?
It does.
Even as you pull him away, the fangs just sink into him enough to deal 3 points of damage. 2 poison, 1 piercing.
Okay. Is that the only snake that I can see?
As you look around, you can see another one creeping towards you.
Okay. There's most likely no way to step in such a way to create a fire cone and get both of them in there without getting Lucian, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
I could? Without him getting burned?
Yeah, well, yes, you could, but the tapestries will be destroyed.
Oh, no, I'm not going to destroy them.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Might get very angry.
I would like to. I hold the front of Lucian's clothes, right?
Mhm.
I would like to grab the snake, pull it off, loosen the jaw so that the fangs are no longer in there, and then create my burning hands and just burn it in my hand with control fire.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Is it still then a spell attack? To produce one?
Just make me a athletics or acrobatics check for grabbing it, and we'll take that as your
Okay.
attack roll.
Yeah, alright then. That's a 16.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. So that's going to be 7 points of fire damage. And 1d6 because I'm blessed by the desert.
You are.
Right.
So the flames will erupt through the
8.
snake, and the snake sort of like immediately sort of like goes limp. Its mouth snaps a few times and it goes limp. You've killed it.
Okay. And I draw more fire at the other snake. Or no, I burn this one, then I let it fall, and I still feed the fire with my inner flame, and then with control flame, make it leap over to the other one. If that's okay.
I might hold that actually to give Lucian a turn of the whip.
All right.
Lucian, how do you react to getting bit in the middle of a nice conversation?
Shit! As most people would react.
Yes? Yes? But then...
And then
I can.
as she pulls it off, just and look behind him, and if he sees that snake, as his arm's already around the shoulder, he's gonna grab his hand axe and just cave it in the head.
Yeah, your hand axe parts the snake's head like water. And like water, the snake dissolves into the ground. And it makes this wet puddle that just stretches out and dries nearly immediately in places. But it could almost be spelling something.
I'm gonna take a step back and try to read.
Please give me a perception check.
Oh, 3rd grade, don't fail me now.
Can I see it as well?
Shit.
On a 6, you thought it was writing, but possibly not. Falja, you can, if you have a successful perception, then you can also have a go.
It's in some form of Elvish.
We are not meant to see this.
This is some sort of symbol on the ground, but neither of you can make it out.
Okay, I'll try to commemorate this so I can describe it to Dave later. She seemed to be very interested in designs that appeared on the wall and stuff like that.
Lucian, a drop of water falls from the sky and lands on your shoulder, healing you for the damage you just took. Thank you, Izraven, for the good thing.
That's a good thing.
I step closer and look at his shoulder and the water drop, and then I look into his eyes and say, "And you're still thinking that you're not chosen?"
You could just call me luck. I'm full of
It's a
good luck,
blessing.
but mostly bad luck.
I think you're blessed.
I haven't told you the story about how I got trapped in the 3 holes, did I?
No.
Yeah, if you saw me on that day, Falja, it's...
Well, this is another day.
Where did those snakes come from?
That is a very good question. And I look around. Where did they come from?
I don't think they keep snakes as pets here, do they?
I don't think so.
Falja, chosen one, it is time for the meal.
We could ask him. But I don't think so.
Does that look like a symbol to you?
It does. Do you recognize it?
No.
Me neither.
You have something that we can just, something to write on. Or we'll just take this tapestry.
Not, don't do that. I guess I'm sure they would get angry. I look around, rummage through my pockets and pull out a piece of a shoulder blade, a piece of bone, and a bit of charcoal, and then I scribble it down. Does this look right?
Make me
Maybe like this. Huh?
Bowser, make me a performance check.
Oh dear.
That is nearly a perfect copy of the symbol. And so, Lucian, as you look at it again, why don't you give me another perception check?
I feel like this is
Because I'm
important to my
artist.
character for some reason. Apparently not.
On a 10? Nah. Nah, it doesn't mean anything.
I've never seen that in my life. It's got nothing to do with me.
Do you think those snakes were magic? I mean, they transformed into water, just like the other, like Loyosh, in my hand, transformed into water.
Oh, so that's not normal?
No.
Oh.
Let's go, or we are going to be late for dinner.
Yeah, the dinner.
Do you think they'll have those very nice red vegetables again?
No, they'll probably have goat's milk. Lots and lots
That
of
was
goat.
nice as well. I still hold the shoulder blade in my hand and look at the sign.
I saw the sign.
Let's go get Kellic and Dave.
Hmm.
And you know what?
Hmm?
Let's just enjoy the evening for what it is. We adventured. We tapestried.
And you did
Let's
not have
go.
to fight. We were successful without bloodshed. That is something new. We were just talking, more blubbering with the water spirit.
You're not wrong.
I rarely am, I say, and pat my clothes towards the door.
On one of the on one of the snakes, you can see a very, very simple symbol. One that you would not need to write down or memorize. It is just simply a three-pronged, like 3 lightning bolts in a triangle. Just 3-pronged lightning bolt on the head. It's like a black snake with blue markings. It's very strange.
Black snake with blue markings. And 3 lightning bolts. And a triangle. Is that symbol somewhere on those tapestries?
No.
No. Is it on your sword?
Nope.
Pommel hilt?
Nope. Just water. As he swishes it around, like, you can feel a breeze, Falja, as though something vorpal is going on.
Oh. Maybe put it away.
Sorry. It's so pretty. It's pretty.
I think you're starting to like it.
I don't like it. It's.
But it feels good in your hand, right?
Falja, Lucian, I thought you were going to talk to me about the developments of magic. Come, it is time for dinner.
Yes.
We are. We. We are.
I sit down next to the Holt Mistress.
And as you do so, she sort of says, I have not seen Kellic or Dave this evening.
Oh.
Are your companions okay?
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm going to look in our room. Maybe Dave is tired. It was a
Yeah.
tiring day, and I think she suffers from the heat the most because of.
Hamed enters the room and sits down nonchalantly.
You know, the thing with Calic is, he's very particular about what he eats. If you could provide something really spicy.
Oh yes, I'm sure we can get something like that for you. There's a certain herb that is pungent in this respect.
Hmm.
Don't tell him it's from me, though. He likes it to be a
You're speaking to the roof mistress or Ahmed.
The roof mistress.
Roof mistress. Hmm. I look
yeah.
over at Ahmed and I say, have you seen Kelek,
We
our
were
friend?
yes, we were sparring not long ago.
Ah.
He still has much to learn.
Did you leave enough of him so he can still learn?
He will be fine. He is growing stronger at this moment.
Hmm. Do we need to retrieve him, or is he fine?
He'll be fine.
Have you seen Dave as well? I can't imagine her sparring, but
I am afraid I have not seen Dave. And he'll just reach forward to grab some like food from a bowl that's going around. As he does so, his sleeve just slips up enough to reveal a lightning bolt.
does a symbol, a triangle and 3 lightning bolts mean something to you?
Mm-mm.
You ask him.
Falja's very straightforward.
Yes, this is a symbol of honesty, tradition, and clan.
Have you ever seen this symbol on a snake?
To some, the assassins are known as snakes, so I guess I have.
Interesting. I will go and retrieve Dave and Kelek. If you would excuse me, I say. If Kelek is truly tired, maybe you could help me, chosen one. Give him your
I'm coming.
inspiring
Sorry,
speech.
Yeah, I gotta leave. I'm Ahmed.
Falja, Lucian, I thought you were going to talk to me about the magic this evening and the differences that it will make to the whole clan.
Should not
Yeah.
everyone be here to hear it?
Yeah, magic, it's great. Yep. There's water, food, prosperity. Bye.
Or could someone else retrieve them so they might hear what we have to say?
Another assassin sort of almost stands and says, "It does not just mean water and safety. This represents a change of everything. This cannot be. This will stop us from being the assassins we were trained to be."
Well, I guess we do talk about it now, I say and sit back down. Why should having water change your training?
We are not born to have water gifted to us on a plate. Our entire society works around water.
Traditionalists.
We were hardened by the desert, much like you, Falja.
And
This
look at
water will make us soft. We know what water brings. Plants, vegetation.
I shake my
Softness.
head. Look at me, truly look at me. Do I look soft to you? Have you seen me tread the dunes? Are you seeing flowers growing there? Just because I have this ability.
I see the flower that you produced to Dave.
I did. Because it never occurred to me that such a thing would exist. But is the desert covered with them?
He turns to the assassins gathered and he says, "How can we trust Falja's words? She is a magic user. She could be entirely covered with flowers and using magic to hide her softness. And how would we know?" How do we know that Lucian is the chosen one?
Because I'm blue. I have the sword. Who are you?
I am Rahim. And I have been a part of this tribe for longer than you have probably been born. I was here when we first took this hold.
Were you here when the water disappeared?
There has never been water. What you do is an abomination.
Faja is truly amused by that, and you can see it in her eyes. It's a cruel form of amusement. I am more part of this desert than you are. It makes me just as cruel and as harsh as she is to accuse me of softness. I heard that what many of you call me, and I heard that many of you are afraid of me. So you accusing me of softness over dinner is very, very amusing to hear.
Perhaps we should all just calm down, says leader. I'm losing voices to my throat. Perhaps we should all just calm down. Perhaps this is not the best time to discuss these matters after all.
Maybe.
Ileana, there are two sides to every coin. Like the water god is strong and powerful and grants us the water that we strive for, not get gifted. The cruel, the abomination, the infidel. He was soft. He had magic, just like Fauja, just like Dave.
It is very different. As I tried to explain before, magic is a tool. Not everyone who holds a spear, I say, not at their weapons, is as good as the assassins. Not every assassin is as good as the other, right? There are differences, even in your tribe. And his softness has nothing to do with his magic. He would have been a soft man, even if he had not had the magic. Less dangerous, maybe. But people with weapon in hand, if they don't know what to do with them, are even more dangerous than those who do know what to do with them.
At least a weapon is honest. You see a sword, you know that it is a sword. It is not a sword today and a snake tomorrow.
Some things are a bit more complicated, maybe.
I believe that these people represent the very sin that we were put here for.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
Chosen
you're
one.
really scared. I see this a lot in animals in the caves. You know, they get really aggressive to appear. But, you know, inside they're like, ooh. You don't need to be scared. We're on the same side.
Do you prefer things as they are now? Do you not wish the prophecies to become true? For things to change? For water to be abandoned?
Who is to say that prophecies are to our benefit? Who is more likely to have put them in place? The infidel or the water god? Personally, I believe the tricksy infidel. I cannot abide by this. I shall be leaving. And I invite any of you assassins who hold true to the old ways to come with me.
So you're going to fulfill the first part?
He sort of stops at that and just says, "Do not twist my words, magic user."
You're going to divide your own people over this. So you will fulfill the first part.
He stands in a moment of confusion and anger before he turns and marches towards the residential area of the hold where he is likely gathering his stuff. And after a long pause, maybe 5 to 8 other people sort of hesitantly make their apologies and stand and also leave. Khadija looks at you, Lucian, coldly. Coldly.
What?
And she looks at Falja. And then goes back to her meal.
Valja,
I saw.
we need to get Kellic and get the hell out of here. And Dave, without Dave.
We need to find them. I agree.
Okay, let's get going. Excuse us, please.
Not now. I say and grab you.
I have lost my appetite.
This is not about hunger. This is about standing your ground when you need to. As I said, I whisper, his whisper, the desert is about strength. And the assassins, no matter what they say, are creatures of the desert. Don't run. Don't show weakness.
Don't run. Valja, it's like you don't know me at all.
That's why I hold you down, right? I say, grabbing your hand very, very strongly.
I won't run. I'll be back within 10 minutes.
No, let's eat 10 minutes, and then we can make our excuses.
He's going
Take
to
one of
sit
those nice
down.
crispy scorpions, I say, and hand him one of the bowls. They're good for you. I apologize for this. For this.
Do not need to apologize, Falja. We do not penalize people for their opinions here. If Hakim wants to leave, that is his choice, as it is any man's choice. The tribe is strong together, and it is strong apart. But it is not strong divided.
Things that you say in the heat of the moment sometimes don't hold true in the cold of night. Give him time. He might change the way he looks at things.
He is a stubborn one, Falja. I have known him for many years. I do not think so, but I will heed your words. Perhaps the wisdom of the desert gives you some insight.
I
Are
know
your companions okay? I have not seen them.
I have not seen them either. And I would dearly wish to see if they're okay. Although I do trust Ahmed's words that Kelek is okay. Might be bruised in ego and body, but otherwise okay. But my friend Dave has a history of trying to jump from high places in the evening, and that worries me.
So, Ahmed will stand and he'll say, yes, I believe it is probably about enough time. I will go and check on Kellic.
Please do so.
Indeed.
And we, with your permission, will go and look for Dave.
You do not need my permission to leave my, my halls, Falja. You are our guests. You may walk as you please.
I need permission.
I stand up and pat your head between your horns. You don't really do. But it's good of you to heed my words. And I walk away.
Remember this.
So we'll pan across to Kellic first, give Cora some screen time. As Kellic lays in the sand, burning in the sun, beaten once more. Ahmed just sort of slowly walks up to you, turns you over so that you're rolled onto your back, puts one arm under your legs and the other under your shoulders, and lifts you up and carries you inside the hold. When inside, he takes you to the infirmary, where you have spent so much of your time here. He does not give you leeches for this one. He merely takes some salts from a pot and places them under your nose. These have a strong effect on your senses and will overcome the sleeping draft that has affected you. You are muted, Kellic.
I'm gonna wipe the sand off of my face. Sit up. Is he still there when we get up?
Oh, yeah. He's standing with his back to you.
Did you put the snakes there?
I'm sorry.
The snakes. Is that a trick of yours, or?
What snakes? I do not remember any snakes. You have been hallucinating, Kellic.
The hell are you talking about? I threw you off of a pit of snakes. There was at least three of them.
That is not what
I'm
happened
gonna
at
look
all.
down at the bite marks where they were.
They could be bite marks.
Okay.
Give me a medicine check.
I want to do Nate. Oh, okay. 12.
Could be bite marks. They could be spearhead marks. We wrestled on the ground after we crossed spears.
Don't.
And there I poisoned you. And so begins the first lesson of the assassins. Nothing is forbidden.
You can leave me. Find my own way to the feasting hall.
No, that is not why I have brought you out alone. That is not why I brought you out alone in the first place. No, we still have much to discuss.
I'll get it over with. I'm hungry.
You do not like
And bruised.
You do not like the chosen one. It is plain you detest him. I have seen the way you act around the hold. Tell me, what do you mean to do about it, as a warrior? Do you mean to politic like Ruth Mistress would? Do you mean to play passively whilst he takes all of the boons of the chosen one and seems to enjoy it?
Why are you asking me this?
Why aren't you answering me this? A question can always be answered with a question, Kellic.
I know how your people feel about the Chosen One. I will not speak ill of him.
Not all. Most, but not all. For some, he represents power, progress, the next step in our history. For others, he represents great change. Change can be good and change can be bad, Kellic. What sort of change do you think Lucian would bring? What kind of man do you think Lucian is? Do you think he is worthy of being the chosen one?
Kellic is trying to figure out if this is a baited question or if he's trying to ask if Kellic will help him get rid of Lucian.
Give me an insight check. On a 12, he definitely has a hidden agenda, and it could well be one of those two. He's not just questioning for the sake of questioning.
Okay, so give me a pause real quick. Give me a pause. Need to think about this.
Okay. Do you want us to switch scenes for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Kind of.
So we'll end as you sort of hesitate, and he just walks over with a vial that he has mixed this fluid into. It sort of looks red and almost meaty, and he just sort of hands it to you and says, "Drink this; it will make you feel better."
I'll down it.
And immediately you do feel better. It seems to clean away that sense of drowsiness that the drug left you with, and you restore your hit points.
I'm gonna roll my shoulders as the wounds heal and the bruises go away.
Wow, all this gold is for me? Thank you, you guys.
Kellic is going to stand up off of the cot, kind of tower over Ahmed, give him a thoughtful look, and he's going to say,
He is infuriating. He is. Sometimes I do despise him, yes. Sometimes I wish that I was the chosen one, that I was the one who received these boons. I'm a warrior, he is not.
And you are a man who would accept the ways of the assassins?
Don't mistake my words, Ahmed. And he's gonna...
It was a question, not a statement.
Maybe. But that is not the situation. Tell you what I think. I may not be the strongest. I may not be the wisest. I may not be the one gifted by desert sands and given a magic sword from the sky. But if you move against Lucian, against Fauja, against Dave, I'll be there. And if you so much as nick their skin, I will cut off your head and not feel a second thought for you.
He comes over and sits on the infirmary bed in front of you. Sort of crosses his legs and sits across from you looking at you and goes, And what makes you think that you could do that, Kellic? So far, 3 times we have fought, and so far, 3 times you have lost.
Doesn't matter
However,
if I win or lose.
I appreciate your loyalty. And your truthfulness. Perhaps I will join you when you leave the hold. As surely you all will need to.
Why? What's happened?
Have you spoken to Varesia at all? She is a young girl, hot-headed. Often in a temper.
is this the girl that came with us?
No, Kellic, that was Khadija.
No, I have not.
There have been talks, plans for this evening, for the return of the Chosen One. And with that, we will pan back across to Lucian and Fauja as they go to check on Dave.
Yes. Last time, Dave tried to jump down that hole. Maybe we should go there first.
Yeah, let's go there.
As you walk, Lucian, you feel a sickly feeling in your stomach. It feels as though someone mistook you for the spice. That feels like a spicy sort of burn in your stomach.
What is it? Does the scorpion disagree with you?
Oh, I don't feel well.
Can I make, I don't know, a medicine check
Yeah, sure.
to see what's going on? It's a 17.
On a 17, you can tell that Lucian is hosting something.
Hosting? Oh no! Hmm.
Something has been growing in his stomach for some time, it would seem. It's something moving in his stomach, moving around as you touch it, under the skin, through the organs. You can see it moving around. Lucian, for you, this might feel a little bit like your guts are made of liquid.
Maybe we should go to the infirmary first.
If you'd like to try to make it to the infirmary, Lucian, give me a con save.
Yeah.
Can
why
I
not?
assist it in any way or form?
Hold it in?
Giving him a good berry? I don't know.
On a 12, you will spew forth bile from your recent meal and 5 giant fire beetles.
Oh shit. Oh, what is it with you guys and puking out snakes and beetles and other stuff? I don't understand. I pat your back. Are they
How many-
alive? The beetles?
How many
Yes.
are there? There's
Oh,
one,
no.
two,
How
three.
large is large?
Oh. There's a fifth.
Oh no.
They
I've heard about catching a stomach bug, but that's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
these creatures are small. They are classed as a small beast. So probably the biggest one is probably about 8 inches. A little bit bigger than that, though.
I look at Lucian and I'm
Small.
like, those are yours. Catch or destroy.
They 3 of them go and stand by Lucian and 2 go and stand by Falja. They're sort of like,
Did you just stand there? Are they your kids? I don't know you.
I don't know you. Did you do this? Put this in my stomach?
thank you very much for this donation, Architect Origin.
No. I did not. They don't
You
seem
sure?
they don't seem hostile.
This don't seem normal. This is some magic. This,
Let's be honest, just between the two of us, what has been normal this last 3 days?
I hate to
It's not
say
very
it.
weird, even by my standards.
I hate to say it. The most normal thing in this temple is Dave.
No, we don't want to. With you now. The Beatles.
I'm not naming them. I'm
are
not
the
naming
Beatles-
them.
Are they? I don't know. Tame?
They're not
They-
attacking you.
They are not attacking you. Okay, I will. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to bow down and hold out my hand. Is it climbing on it or one of them?
One of them, if that's what you're intending, it will climb onto
Hmm.
it. It's a little bit larger than your hand, so it sort of is a bit awkward, but it will try and climb on.
How on earth was I throwing these up?
You're very
you-
sore.
Can you understand me? I asked the beetle in primordial. Are you a blessing of the desert? I look slightly confused at Lucian. Like, this is not one of the signs I know.
It's not a sign I know. The only sign that people give me is... There's only one sign that I know, and people give it to me regularly back home.
What sign?
I didn't say it was a nice sign.
What sign? Does that mean anything where you are? Where you're from?
I'm not naming them.
Are you sure? And you're sure those are not your children?
They're not my kids.
Hmm.
They're not my kids, are they?
Are they? I slightly pet the fire beetle.
Oh, my chest hurts.
I come over, look at your stomach. Does it look like there's anything else going to explode out of there?
Give me a medicine check.
19.
On a 19, you can tell that Lucian has experienced some internal trauma from this. This was not, like, magical throwing up. He genuinely threw up these massive hard-shelled beetles. And he's probably feeling pretty sore.
I'm taking the beetle and sit it on my shoulder. Pet the carapace. And then come over and touch your stomach to make
Whoa. I don't want any more. I don't want any more.
I don't think this is... I don't know. I never touched your stomach. So, who did touch your stomach?
Who touched my stomach?
Maybe it was those weird bugs that they put on your wounds in the infirmary.
Khadija walks around the corner and sees Falja reaching towards Lucian's stomach.
Oh, I have my hands on there because I'm prepared to cast Cure Wounds.
And she just...
Wow, all this gold is for me.
Oh, good that you're here. You can help me. Come over here. This is a bit much for me.
She just turns and runs.
For a future roof mistress, she's quite the chicken one, right?
Trouble in paradise. Do, 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 do.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on his stomach to heal the soreness.
I'm not gonna lie, she seemed kind of bugged about that. I'm just saying.
Oh.
The beetles, the remaining beetles, the 4 beetles on the floor, assemble themselves in some weird display of magic, thank you, from Isriva, and they begin to start playing tunes together.
You're kidding me. What are you playing?
Classic desert hits. They all have like long haircuts as well. Anyway.
I've been on a horse with no name.
I'm gonna sneak out. Just
Are we? What are we going to do with them now?
I don't care. They're not my kids.
They
You said it about the Arcade Boy.
Don't care.
They follow you.
Oh God! I don't have the heart to kill them. I'm just gonna lay my hands out for them to crawl on.
The 4 crawl up onto your shoulders and hands and begin to carry on playing their little music.
Oh, it looks like I've got a running theme song coming with me now. There goes my stealth.
Well,
Hey, at least you will never have to buy another Beatles song again. You know, it's all right there. It's all right there.
oh no, I healed you for 6 points, so
So are you
I
guys
feel better.
Are you guys heading back onto the bedroom where you suspect Dave may be?
Yes.
Yes.
As you get up them stairs, you can see a veiled figure leaving the room. And they don't seem to notice you, but they make their way along the corridor a little bit and then spring up into the ceiling and leave the hold.
Can I roll perception to see if I recognize that figure?
Of course you can.
Then I'm going to do that. Okay, that's an 11. I'm still so stunned by the Beatles, and they are so loud, and I'm like,
Yeah, not really. You can tell it's definitely an assassin.
okay, male or female?
Female.
Did you see that?
What?
There is someone. Oh, never mind.
I'm not naming.
To quote Dave, there are assassins afoot. One of them just jumped up there.
Okay, you go check on Dave. I'm gonna go and.
Do you really
Check.
think splitting up is a good idea right now? We don't
Splitting
know.
up is the best option that we have.
And what if you vomit out any other things?
You healed me, didn't you?
Yeah. But are you trying to get rid of me?
No.
I did
You-
not put those bugs in your stomach, I promise.
You just take little Grave there, and I'll take the rest of the boys, and I'll
That's
go. And
Amber. I said that.
You're naming my kid. They're not my kid. I don't care about them.
You need to give them fire names.
Fire names?
Yeah, they are fire beetles.
Okay. Flicker, charcoal. I don't know.
Spark.
Yeah, that one works as well. These two are my favorites. These other ones on my left shoulder aren't.
Oh, don't be mean.
So yeah, for the last one, I'm gonna go.
Furnace. I like him best. I take Furnace from his
Furnace.
shoulder and put him on my other.
Furnace. You see they're 8 inches, right?
Yeah, they're huge.
That's probably long enough for like a shoulder pad. Just one beetle there. Beetle shoulder
on.
pads.
Hmm.
Right. You go check on Dave, and I'll be right back.
I would like to inside check Lucian. Oh, never mind. That's a 10.
Oh, wow.
What's going on?
Lucian is plunged into darkness.
What is going on? What happened?
You're also muted.
Yes.
I will be back, Forsha, into the darkness.
I have a bad feeling about this essay. And then I go to the bedchamber. And I put my hand on my scimitar, ready to draw it. Should someone try to attack me? I'm very carefully looking around.
Okay,
And I'm
so
in there.
as you step into the room,
Mhm.
you can see Dave very quickly lying in a heap on the floor.
Oh no. I rush. First I look around. Because I saw someone come out of here. Is someone in the room?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm not good at those. That's a 9.
You can't see anyone else in the room with you.
Yeah, then I'm going to follow my first instinct and rush over to my friend and check her pulse. I have Kenku's pulse. I have been feeding her for 3 days. I know what her vitals are like. So
As you roll her over, she is breathing, though shallowly. She is also showing those signs of heat from the sun that she's been showing for the last few days. But not only that, blood drips from her ribs. Someone has stabbed her.
No. I put my hand on the. Is the weapon that that made that wound gone, or is it still sticking in there?
The weapon is gone.
Okay, I put my hand on her wound then and cast Cure Wounds on my friend.
You can stabilize her. I've not rolled any attacks for this, so.
Okay.
we'll just-
So
you can stable her with your magic.
I will do that.
She's still near to unconscious, though. Certainly
Okay.
not currently a capable character.
So she's unconscious and can't talk.
In and out, but yeah, very vague. Probably in that handy absent player character state of can just about move but not really talk.
Okay. I will cradle her and stand up with her in my arms. I awkwardly first try to draw my weapon, but I notice that I'm not strong enough to carry her and wield the weapon at the same time. So I put my weapon back and just awkwardly hold her, and then I poke my head out into the hallway and look around and look up to see if the coast is clear.
The coast is clear.
And
if it's okay, I would like to cut back to Kellic then.
that's okay.
Tonight, Kellic, I believe the more volatile among the clan intend to make some changes. Come, it would be best if we packed your things. Just in case.
Where are the others?
I do not know. They were at dinner when I last saw them.
I really want to see if I can trust him or not, or if he's like trying to get me in his good graces so he can stab me in the back once I leave the room.
How are you going to determine this?
I want to insight check him.
Yeah, you can insight check his words.
14.
Seems to be being genuine with you. Like your insight would have spiked when he said that nothing is forbidden.
You first up the door. Still don't trust you.
I'm gonna keep my hand on my axe as I wait.
He peeks out of the door, surprisingly cautiously considering he's in his own hold when no fighting is permitted. He sees Khadija just down the way and he gestures to her to come in, and soon Khadija joins you. Well, Khadija, what have you found? Well, the Chosen One and Fauja, they are up checking on Dave. I believe. I saw them go that way. The Roof Mistress is still eating dinner with some of the other loyal assassins. I have not seen any of the argumentative assassins leave yet. Everyone is keeping a spear close to their hands today.
You've known about this for a while.
No, Kellic, but one does not survive the desert.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Thanks for the raid, guys. Things are just about to get spicy. Hold on to your seats.
Oh no! Oh no!
Things do not get... things do not give you a warning in the desert. You must be ready to react on a moment's notice. Today I noticed dissension in the assassins. People talking badly of the Roof Mistress. People being dishonorable. People treating people with disrespect. This is not expected. And so I believe there are plans, especially knowing that it is the more hot-headed amongst us that are doing them.
Who would be leading this motley band, if anyone?
It is not so much a matter of the leader, it is more a matter of who will take over afterwards. If a roof mistress shows weakness, if a roof mistress shows that she is not willing to follow the ways, it is perfectly acceptable for a clan member to try and take the position of authority.
These are odd. We need to find the others. Make sure they're fine.
Come, let us go to the dining hall.
Yeah.
And as you guys leave the infirmary, we will run across to Lucian on his own in a dark corridor.
Split the party, he says. Is a great idea, he
This
says.
is a great idea. Lucian is a smart man.
What are you doing, Lucian?
So he's going to be following along, trying to identify any assassin that is walking at a fast pace away from where he is. Looking for signs of maybe a door creak, maybe the subtle plate sliding across the table.
So this corridor is probably dim to dark light in places. Can you see okay in the dark as a tiefling?
I got dark vision.
You can, excellent. So give me a perception check. On a 15, you can see a shadowy figure waiting to one side ahead.
Are you waiting for me?
Yes, I am the chosen one.
Why don't you come out and we'll have ourselves a little talk.
Talking is one thing. But what you represent cannot be allowed to happen.
What I represent. Listen, between you and me, I didn't choose this. This is what your people chose.
And yet, I do not think that it can be avoided.
If you should be mad at anyone, you should be mad at Ahmed. I mean, after all, he brought us to this place.
Indeed, he did.
Between you and me, I don't like magic either.
And yet, you wield a magic blade.
Hey,
And yet, you
I
fall
didn't ask
from the
for it.
sky without dying. And yet, you stand idle whilst your companions produce water and you produce bugs like it is nothing. And yet, you accept the healing of magic.
listen, you may be, I don't know, a few rocks short of a sandcastle, but when your guts are being torn inside and you throw up,
Does a 12 hit you?
uh,
An arrow skims past your head.
when you're throwing up, did you
like-
just try to?
Would you like to roll initiative?
That is rude. This is how you do it.
Get him, chosen one. Oh no.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Yes, indeed, this is how you do it. First, a warning shot. 13?
Yeah, 13 will hit.
Oh!
What?
Yeah. Yeah, my armor class is 13. And down goes Lucian.
What?
And Lucian is down.
Wait, you're a fighter, right? How much?
Yeah.
How much HP do you have?
Don't want to talk, Sunshine. You don't want to know. It's not a good day.
The last
So I
thing you
imagine that literally. Did you just.
see- And the thing is, the arrow will hit you and then the poison will take a moment to affect. So you have a moment as you see this person stride towards you stand over you for a second, spit, and then turn and walk away. Falja! You're carrying Dave.
Oh no.
Yay!
Where are you carrying Dave to?
To the room we spent last night in the hopes that I will find the others there.
Okay.
And I will sneak, as well as one can sneak when one carries a Kenku.
Give me a disadvantage sneak roll.
Yeah.
Oh, and Slade, you could roll me your first death saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Stealth. So that's a 9.
On a 9, you are aware that you are not sneaking as well as you could be.
I claim the squeaking Kenku in my arms.
However, no one interrupts your journey to your room.
Okay. So are the others there? No. How well could I barricade this room? Is there any way or chance?
They don't have much in the way of furniture, but I'm sure you could use maybe some of the items from your pack, maybe your spell focus.
Yeah.
Barricade the door. But it would
No.
mean giving up your spell.
Yes, I'm not going to give that up. I'm thinking about leaving Dave here if I could make this secure, but this does not seem very. I will put her on a bed and make her as comfortable as she can be for a moment, and I'm going to look out into the hallway if I can see anyone, and I try to be hidden, like just glancing around the corner.
Give me a stealth roll and then a perception check.
Okay. Fantastic. It's not a 9. A 7 perception. I don't see and I don't hear anything.
You see a shadow flicker from down the hallway.
Okay. I duck behind and I ready my scimitar. And
Wow,
no, I will
that's
hold my
going for
fulgurite
me.
stuff and
Thank
be
you,
ready to
guys.
cast produce flame.
And there we will leave you, Forja, as you are
Okay.
ready to react to this room. Josh, I'm going to take that. I'm going to hold it for about 5 minutes. Kellic, Ahmed turns to you from the door. The spears march, Kellic. I can hear them coming already.
I'm gonna try to listen to see if I hear what he hears.
You hear a shout from the dining hall.
I'm gonna grab the axe off of my back, then let's move then.
Indeed. We should try and protect the roof mistress. I am loyal to her.
And I need to protect my friends.
Yes, indeed. We can do both, I believe. Come. And he will rush out the door, and Khadija will look at you and go, okay, come on. If we hurry, perhaps we can save both.
I want to see. Is she excited because of what's going on, or is she excited because she's trying to hide something from me?
Give
She
me an insight
pretended.
check. Give me an insight check. Kellic's feeling very insightful today.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't feel comfortable around these people anymore.
On a 21, you can tell that she's trying to hide something. And on a 21, you can tell that it is frustration. She is frustration, which she is trying to mask with excitedness. Take of that what you will, Mr. 21 Insight.
Well,
My bad. This one is frustrated for some reason. Why? Can
I-
she be trusted?
I am merely ready to dance the spears. I'm ready to go and protect the roof mistress. and you know, yes. Ahmed just says, she has been feeling youthful recently, Kelek. I do not know how you say this. She has been jealous. And Khadija just looks at Ahmed like he is giving away all of her secrets.
You want the chosen one, don't you?
Hey! Make me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion?
Uh-huh.
I'm not good at that. Oh, well, 17.
I am jealous of Fauja. Fauja and Lucian, they get on so well. And Lucian, even though I try not to call him the chosen one, it is like I do not exist to him.
Well, this is all very fascinating. Should probably keep moving, but if we do survive this night, you should probably tell him how you feel. Otherwise, there's a good chance that
Thank
the
you,
flame of the desert might get her hands on him. Just a thought. Now let's go.
You think that Fauja... yes, you are right. Let us go. Thank you very much for that donation, Lightfinger. And nat 20 for Fauja. As you leave the room, first of all, Lucian, can you make me a death save? Not yet.
I don't-
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't want to survive anymore.
Oh,
On a
no,
9, you take a failure.
it's a 1-to-1.
You rush out into the main hall. You can see people fighting. You can see the roof mistress fighting 2 men, with spears and swords.
Do I see my friends anywhere?
No.
Damn it.
Ahmed leaps into the fray, shouting back to you, "Find your friends, Kelek. I will sort these out."
Fine, go. We'll meet up with you.
And I'm going to, like, charge and try to head back towards, like, the back rooms or where down the hallways. Trying to sneak, but, like, stealthily, like, move quickly.
Where are you heading?
Um,
To the room where you stayed?
yeah, probably that would be where its best, like, bed would be, to be honest.
Okay. So, Fauja, you are standing in a room, waiting with burning hands ready for the door to open. Why don't you two play this out?
Alright, I get to the door. I'm gonna kick it open. Just poof.
And I'm going to throw the fire because that's what I was waiting for.
It's not like I knew.
And I'm throwing it right at the attacker, and I say, "You won't get my friend Dave." Where is it? Here it
Oh
is.
no.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits! As I'm just like,
Fauja!
And that's 8 fire damage, and I'm so sorry, but for honesty's sake, I have a 1d6 on all my fire damage additionally. I'm sorry.
fine.
So that's 14
Well, I'm
points
down to
of fire.
half hit points now.
So I down the would-be attacker, and then I realize it's my friend Kalek, right?
Oh, what in the God's name?
And I look at my hands, and I'm like,
My whole face
I'm
is
so
just
sorry.
stained right now. It's just soot everywhere.
"Oh no, Kalek!" I rush over and I make as if to touch him, and I don't dare to, and I'm like, I apologize. I am so sorry. I did not. I thought you were
Don't just look. There's oh God.
I thought you were to
There's-
come. You were to
There's
come
something
finish your
going
job.
on. We need
I'm
to
gonna
leave.
attack Dave.
Where's
Dave is
where?
very very much hurt.
Fauja, you are a madwoman!
No,
Khadija says from the door.
I'm
How could you
so
do this?
sorry. I thought one of you attacked my friend. And I saw someone sneaking through the hallway, and I thought it was the one who hurt Dave and came to finish the job.
Someone has attacked Dave?
Yes,
She rushes over to go and inspect Dave.
I stabilized her.
Ah, I am sorry, Fauja. I forget that you are good with the healing as well as the... And she looks at Kellic.
I am so
Lucian, could you make me another saving throw, please?
Is it okay if I heal you?
Just hurry. Where is... Oh, no. Where is Lucian?
He gave birth to several fire beetles.
Where is he? I don't care about beetles right now.
He wanted to get you.
Heal quickly. I need to find him.
I hand you 5 berries.
All right, I'm gonna eat them all, and I'm gonna head this way. Follow me with Dave when you can. I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Are we leaving the hold? I yell out.
Yes, grab your things. Let's go.
Okay. I grab my things and I grab Dave.
All right, I'm going to dash out of the hallway, not even caring about stealth at this point, because I'm pretty sure that Lucian's in probably some world of hurt right now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm grabbing Hadisha and I say, "Are you with us? I kept your secret."
I appreciate that,
saw
Fauja.
you.
Fauja, I appreciate that. I'm sorry. I am with you. I am with you. I am with you and Lucian. I will support you both.
I'm going to insight check her because I think I saw her coming out of that room. It's a 15.
On a 15,
Promise me that you did not hurt the Dave.
I did not hurt Dave. She is being genuine. She keeps your eye contact. There is a fierce intensity behind her eyes.
Someone who moves like you, a female assassin, came out of the room that I found her in.
Yes, there are other assassins who are not on the same side at all.
Quick OOC question. If I transform into a giant lizard, could she climb on my back and hold Dave as well to
I
make
would
this a bit
allow it,
faster?
but you'd need to make some kind of saddle.
Okay. I can change my form, and it would help to escape faster. But we would need something for you and to hold on to, and for Dave to not fall down.
I have ropes.
I give her this look like I would allow it so you could rope yourself to me and secure Dave.
Okay.
The safety of and the sanctuary of your home has been broken. I think this is just such a small thing. I don't like to do this in here, but I don't see how we have a choice if we want to escape in time. And I will transform into this pillar of flame and into a giant lizard. Like one of the guru, the things that the orcs ride on.
Okay. Khadija doesn't seem that phased.
She has seen me do a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
That's today.
Yeah, exactly. And she instead just takes the ropes and quite capably lashes Dave to your back. And she sort of says to you, "It is okay, Fauja, I can run. I am very able."
I not give a sniffer and nudge her, and so to show her that she should run before, and then I start galloping.
So let's phase back to Kellic. Kellic, you are dashing through the halls. Where do you dash to?
I'm not gonna head back the way I came because I didn't see Lucian there, so I'm gonna go the opposite way that the hall was, and we're trying to keep my eyes peeled for any sort of like movement, any sort of sounds, anything that might indicate where I can find him.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
Why?
On a 25,
Nat 20, baby.
There is no sign of Lucian in this, like, all the places you search, you are certain there are no signs of Lucian.
I'm gonna call out, Lucian! Damn it! I'm gonna like just keep running in a new direction. I have no idea where he is.
Yeah, okay. So you run
point.
past the roof mistress's bedroom and run down the hall looking for Lucian.
Mhm.
We'll use your old perception roll of a nat 20. There is no sign of Lucian.
I am very confused at this point. I'm gonna head back and look in the mistress's room, just real quick. Just kind of like skid on my feet and to like turn around and turn to look inside.
So as you go in, you can see the bedroom. You can see there is some blood on the floor. Actually, with your nat 20 perception as well, you would have noticed some blood on the floor in the hallway as well, even in the dark. But in here, you can see the room. The room has no signs of people in it, but you remember this room is also open, so you can see a lot of the desert from here. Would you like to go and look? Or would you prefer to stay and focus your search on the hold?
What is going on? Okay.
Just to remind chat, Lucian is on 1 success and 2 failures.
So, God, I can't metagame this, so it's super like frustrating. Plus, I don't know if you just moved him at some point and he doesn't know where he is.
I imagine that carry on.
Does the blood from my perception check, does it seem to flow in a direction that does not seem to indicate it's the way I came from where Faja and Dave were? Like, I'm trying to figure out if that's Dave's blood or if that's Lucian's blood.
So you probably, if Faja told you that she found Dave in that room, then you would know that Dave's blood is in that room.
Okay.
The blood that you find in the hallway is not in the direction that you found Faja and Dave.
Okay. I'm gonna follow that blood direction. I'm gonna follow that. That's my best bet right now. I'm gonna follow it.
Okay. You follow that blood. Give me another, maybe a survival for tracking it.
Oh God.
And as you are looking around trying to find Lucian's tracks, I imagine by this point, Faja, you will be. Would you be heading this way to join Kellic?
Yeah, we would go after him so we could leave together, right?
Mm-hmm. As you go, you see Ahmed stumbling towards you, holding Ileana, who is holding her side and hunched over. Khadija cries out, "Roof mistress, you are injured." "I am fine. We must move quickly. They are more than the 8 that left at dinner."
Oh no. Can I like sniff where the others are?
You can give me a survival check if you like. I can give you an advantage for your extra lizardly senses.
Lizardly senses?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay. So that would be a 22.
On a 22, you can easily detect that Lucian was dragged back through the same room where you found Dave.
Oh. I will grab with my lizard mouth, grab Khadija's sleeve and pull and try to drag her.
She follows your direction. She runs into the room.
And then I follow that track that I found.
Goes right off the edge out into the desert.
Wait, what? Does it just stop?
So like
What? Or
where it's open, you can
Yeah.
see the scent going straight off the edge of the balcony,
Mhm.
and in the distance, the far distance, you can see a dust cloud kicking up, and that's where I'd like to cut that scene. Lucian, you can feel a burning sensation in your shoulder where the arrow hit. Do you open your eyes as you've awakened?
Yeah.
He is awake.
No.
Should I make him unconscious again? No. I do not think that is necessary. He is bound as it is, and Lucian, if you try to move, you will feel that your hands and feet are bound to this cart or litter that is moving across the desert, and they have made no attempts to cover you. You are boiling in the sun, and sand is kicking up around you and laying across you. They have merely stabilized you and extricated the poison from your body.
Which one of you shot me?
Do I need to make a conversation with him? No, our instructions were just to deliver him to Clay.
Oh, you evil sod.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
Oh.
Slade? What's going on?
Clay is
What
death
have you
in
done?
human form. Oh, you...
I'm so confused on what's going on right now.
Right, stay in
Me
character.
too.
You suck at shooting.
You know, I think I preferred it when he was unconscious. And a dull thud will crack across your head as one of them uses a spear butt to knock you unconscious. And I think, 10 minutes early though it is, that is the perfect place to wrap up today's game.
Oh, you.
Now, Josh, we need to have a little conversation. But other than that, I think everything went well, right, guys? How are you all feeling? We all look infused and happy and...
Are you kidding me?
Fucking worst.
Oh my god.
Gonna buy you the lightest, like, most tasteless beer that you've ever had one day. I'll make you drink it. Oh.
So
Oh,
nervous.
the bugs are still with they have the bugs. That's a good point. The bugs were in the room. They were in the bedroom, and they joined Falsha.
I imagine Forja, this giant or this large lizard with Dave strapped to her back and 5 beetles bing, 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 on her back right after Dave looking at her.
So why don't we go around, guys? Let's have some reactions. So who do we? Maybe we should do this in order of who had it the worst today. So we'll do who had it the worst last. Who feels like they had it the worst?
I think Kellic had it the worst.
Pellic last then. Then Lucian, because he's got his head in his hands right now. So we'll start with you, Tahina. No,
Yeah.
you had it the best. So
I do think so. I didn't have to vomit up any snakes or bugs. I did not have to eat any gross things this time around. I don't have stab wounds. I mean, I have a very, very unconscious friend on my back, but I mean, she's still breathing, so I lost the chosen one, and I broke my promise, which Forja really doesn't like, but she did react and to the danger, and is going to sort that feeling out later. But yeah, Good times.
Well, I mean, we've done a lot recently, a lot of information dumping and a lot of like lore finding, and I thought it was time we had a little bit more action, right?
I was fine with lore.
So then, Tahina, where can we find you online? What do you do? Tell us all the things. Promote yourself.
You can find me on Twitter at Tahina_Andale. If you don't see me here on Tuesdays playing Forja Flamemain, you can see me roll die over at Fumbles and Fame. This Saturday, I'm going to play the second part of what was supposed to be a one-shot, where I play a Tiefling Warlock. And on Sunday, we play Tomb of Annihilation. Last time, we were all shipwrecked and found each other again, and our dungeon master decided we could also call it Child Island of Love, because we had a lot of ships going on last time in Tomb of Annihilation, just like here. So come check that out.
Fantastic, thank you so much. And please feel free to fill chat with all of your links, because we'd love to come and check them out. So then next, Slade. How you doing, Slade? And could you just repeat to everyone what you said clay was, because some of them didn't quite get it.
Clay is the human form of death, in my opinion. Clay and I go back a couple years now, I think. He's not a nice character. He's... Oh, Josh, you're a bastard. That's right, he's not human, he's... Yeah, I care. You guys are going to bring him next week and you guys can find out. So you come back next week and you can see what abomination I have to put up with.
What?
But how about today's session, Lucian?
Yeah, this week of an abomination. Throw up. Being jealous. Being shot. And tapestries. That's one way to sum up what happened today. I was very close to death. Again. Seems to be a running theme with characters. But I had fun, and it was also cool to get a little bit more roleplay in between the characters. Try to solidify a bond there. So I did enjoy that, so thank you, Scrat. And yeah, my name is Slade for Quick Dice Gaming. You can find me on Twitch or on Twitter. Streamer. I do plonker stuff. Lots of random shenanigans. So thank you very much for today.
And last but by no means least, how you doing, Chorus?
Doing okay. Kellic, nah, not so much. So it's been a couple of bad days for him. He's got a cursed axe that hurts him every time he swings it. He's got a slight crush on an assassin that wants to maybe kill him, maybe not. Who knows? He doesn't know if he can trust anyone here. He thinks that this whole thing is just a bunch of bullshit, but the only thing that he's good at is swinging an axe, so he's going to try to keep to that. But there is one thing he does know for sure, and that he hates this goddamn place, and he cannot wait until he gets out of it. And as for where you can find me, though, you can find me on twitch.tv/KorosRPG. I play mostly RPG games, and I do D&D stuff as well. I have a show on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that you can come check out, which would be super cool. And you can find me on Twitter at KorosRPG. And I will say that probably my favorite part of this session was finally getting the upper hand on Ahmed, and then letting him make Kellic monologue long enough to get poisoned. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, you guys monologue a lot. Go for it, Josh. Go for it. Yeah, it's great. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. So I really enjoyed all of today. My favorite part was some of the random things that came from donations. I thought you guys were really inventive and really plot-driven. I really liked that. I like things that I can take and do plot things with. So that's fun. yeah, so stick around for the raid, guys. We're going to be going for a raid in just a moment. I think if Grant Ellis is still live by the time I finish promoting, we'll go over there because he's doing a charity stream. But first of all, these are my social links. Joss has just posted the Discord for the Discord where Clay is. There he is. And for my links in the Discord, I am so proud of my little Discord community. They are incredibly friendly, inclusive, just the best kind of people. They're teachy and not preachy. They're great. If you guys want to come and play a game, if you guys want to come and play in one of the many one-shots I run each week, then you should follow me on Twitter. I'll put the social links up again. Follow me on Twitter and send me a DM, and I'll get you in a game. Easy as that. Just simple as that. I'll get you in a game. Doesn't matter if you know the rules. Doesn't matter if you don't know the rules. Doesn't even matter what system we're going to play. I'll get you a game. And if you would like to catch up with this episode and all the episodes that have come before it, they are available on YouTube. So there we are. We also have a Patreon, guys. We are, I think, $70 a month off of our next goal at the moment. So that we're making strides there. So thank you to all of you. You are very much appreciated. And we also have merch, and we have exclusive merch as well. As a patron, if you are a $25 or $50 patron, you get access to our golden emblem, which is completely exclusive to patrons. So there's that. There's also a merch giveaway going on right now, which is in the link I've just linked. And I think that's everything. So this week still to come. Tomorrow we have the beginning of the Feywild One-Shot Wonders with Kiana S. I always call her Kiana S. It's starting to annoy me. With Kienna. We've got some familiar faces in there. Thank you for the follow. We have, on Thursday, we are over at Encounter Roleplay playing the Larkspur sequence where I play Dr. Hezekiah Shaw on the City of Mist system, which is great fun. On Friday, we are playing a one-shot which is based on the Apocalypse system, but I don't know what really. I've just got the guys to. We're just going to do the most role-play, lack of mechanics game you've ever seen. And it could be a mess, but it's probably going to be hilarious, good fun. And before that, that's at 4 p.m. Before that, I think at 12, I will be over on Greg's channel playing Age of Conan, where the chat created Dog the Barbarian, which is going to be great fun. And then on Saturday at 7 a.m. EST, we begin our 24-hour charity stream for the kids on the border. I think it's going to be through Race Texas. It could also be Amnesty. Neither of them have got back to me to help me out with linking straight to their charity. And I've asked several people that I know work with charity a lot, like Grant and that, and it looks like I might just have to take the donations and just go on the trust system that I'm going to donate it. But I really hope they get back to me before that, because I've tried filling out their forms, I've tried tweeting them. Do you know what? I'm going to make a tweet right now, I'm going to post it, and then I'd like you all to just boost the shit out of it, and let's just see if we can get their attention with pure retweets. And then maybe we can set up something official. But that is me for the week. So let's go over and support Grant, who is currently running a charity stream. He's running his charity stream for... look it back up again. Safe House. Me and Josh tried to set up a charity stream for that a while back, with Tia and several others, and unfortunately there was some up and it didn't go ahead. So Grant is now doing a charity raiser for that. He started with a goal of $100, and so far he's raised $2,550, which I happen to know was his total last night as well. So maybe we could just drop a couple of little biddies in there. That'd be awesome. Go and support that charity stuff. So thank you all you guys for this little one shot. I was feeling particularly evil, and I feel like I got it off my chest a lot, which was nice. And we'll all see you soon.
Good to hear that.
Yeah. So remember to keep evoking emotions. We'll see you soon. Bye. Remember to scrap raid the chat. Raid!
Right!